that the Lord is saying.
Hey, going to bitter, you know what I'm saying? A lot of this word comes from bitter, like John, the Revelator said, when he eating the book, it was sweet in his mouth, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
when it hit his belly, it was bitter.
Yeah.
Right. See, it sound, man, when we first hear it, man, you excited.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the brother said, oh man, we the people of the Bible. You want to tell everybody, but then when you start going through it, when you start going through that baptism of your house, you know what I'm saying? You start catching hell, then that's when it get bitter. You start, you know what I'm saying? Shit start to happen.
It ain't fun no more.
Right, because when you come into this truth, man, you jump on Satan's radar. You see, before you come into this truth, Satan ain't worried about you because he already got you. You know what I'm saying? He already can, you know, when you, that's just like playing Call of Duty. The brothers play Call of Duty, they got the mini map on top. And you can get a UAV. The UAV is basically when you can see your enemy as red dots on the map. And you go straight to them. That's, you pop up on Satan's radar like that once you come into this truth, man. That's why shit start happening, you know what I mean?
Like real quick,
that's-
Revelation
that's
12
elephant.
and 12 and
Boy,
Revelation
Satan,
10
got
and
you.
9.
All right, he ain't got it.
Right.
And
I ain't gonna
went
bite
unto
you
the angel
over
and
here.
said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up. And it shall
I'm
make
trying to
thy
find that.
belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. You know, I'm reading NLT. So I went to the angel and told him to give me the small scroll. Yes, take it and eat it, he said. It will be sweet as honey in your mouth, but it will turn sour in your stomach.
Right, for that, man. That's why they fall short. They end up leaving the truth, man. You see, they wasn't like Howard Shah said, count the cost, man. What's man take it, you know what I'm saying, go to build a tower and don't sit down first and count the cost, man. You see? This ministry is about suffering. You come into this truth, you're gonna suffer, bro. It ain't about prosperity and all this other shit like the world teaches. The world teaches that if you blessed of God, you know, you a man of God if you prosper. See? But when you read the scripture, you see all the prophets, they was catching hell. So how the hell does that balance out, man?
Right.
You know?
Real quick, Luke 9 and 62, but Yahushua told him, anyone who puts a hand, this is NLT by the way, it's not-
Plow.
anyone who puts his hands to the plow and then looks back is not fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
Putting your hand to this plow, right? Because you know, when you was a small child, you'd be like, man, I wanna be an adult. I wanna wake up. I wanna go to work. That sounds cool, right? But then you get to be an adult, you be like, man, this is, you know, it gets old real quick, you know. But that's something you gotta do. It's something you gotta finish. You started, you gotta finish. It's a part of growth.
It's like starting a business and you have this great aspirations, but you don't have the funding. You didn't count the cost. So you go into a business, say for instance, plumbing.
There you go.
Right? You say, I'm gonna get the plumbing, and I'm gonna get into plumbing, right? And your equipment's breaking down. Your transportation is breaking down. You don't have any funding. You don't have any backup funding. Well, more than likely, you're gonna have to shut that business down because you didn't count the cost.
Right.
You didn't sit down and say, okay, this is gonna
I just
cost
got
me
here
this
about
much.
5, 6 months.
If this breaks down, this and that. You was, excited about getting into, your company, but you didn't administrative wise, you failed.
Right.
A man that fails to plans to fail.
Right.
And a lot of people, when they hear this word, it's like, oh man, this is cool. Hey, I can have multiple wives, and that's the number one thing that takes people out, that woman.
Man,
I
bro.
can have multiple wives. It gives strong drink to a man that's ready to perish to drink himself to the stupid. Right? I call it the freshman 15. Right? You gain 15 pounds in the truth that first year because you're drinking, so they ain't much.
Yep.
Right? Someone's become a culture, a drink, right? The ways of the world, will take you out. And when you start telling all your friends and family about it, you get ostracized. People can't take that. Right? Offenses come. So there could be numerous things. You get to it with a brother. You know what I'm saying? Brother looked at you funny one day. You wasn't feeling it. And ever since then, he been hating on you.
Right. You put one piece of chicken on my plate.
Yeah.
Hey.
He kept on. He called me. I know I'm an elder least a Kahan. in his name.
Hey, or drive off on the brother. He need a ride home.
Yeah.
Boy, boy,
Yeah.
we got some stories,
Right?
bro. Yeah,
And
bro.
that, all these things are catalysts when people don't get over themselves. They end up falling in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they didn't count the cost.
Great
When you get
experience.
into this thing, you're really an unprofitable
Man.
servant. You're not gonna get a pat on your back. You're not gonna get that admiration that you're looking for as a man. Because every man want to be the man. I don't give a damn who you are.
Right.
Stop lying if you are.
Right.
It's the most I call alpha males in this ministry to be that guy who wants to be the number one. That aspiration has to be directed towards the truth.
No, wrong.
And that takes you being a servant, like Yahweh.
Right.
It goes back to what the brother's bringing out. Eating that roll and conforming to his way.
Right.
But most people, they don't have the stomach to contain this truth, man. It's not palatable to them.
Right.
Right. I got one for you real quick. This is Romans 12:1. I beseech you, beseech means to beg. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
That's right. It's a reasonable service.
Ain't no pat on his back.
We're trying to receive salvation. And at times that we're coming in, man, you're going to want the covering of Yahweh Shem Shah. Things are about to change very quickly. It could very well be this year out there.
Right.
Yeah, I
With
see
these
it.
terrorists and things of that nature, by the end of this year, life is going to be substantially more expensive for everyone. Right? Serious decisions are going to have to be made. Right? If you're caught up in this world, things of that nature, and hoarding yourself, you're going to fall out. You're going to be offended. You're going to be offended. You're going to find some type of way to leave, which is prophesied.
Scary.
It's prophesied for people to hear this thing and fall out.
Hey, you know, real quick, because it says, he said, I beseech you, again, beseech means to beg. So the Lord is begging, and like, brethren, look, by the mercies of the Most High. What are the Lord's mercies? By him showing us this wisdom and knowledge and understanding. That's the mercy, man. If you don't get that, the Lord ain't showing you mercy. So he's saying, man, he's begging you, brother, I'm showing you this mercy, right? So fuck the pat on the back, but this is your reasonable service by making your body a living sacrifice for going out on the highways and byways, you know, and casting out this net to call in the elect of his people, man.
Right.
That was it, but I know you got something.
It's Luke chapter 14, and I'm gonna start at 25. It says, and there went great multitudes with him, and he turned and said unto them, if any man come to me and hate not his father, his mother, and wife, and children, and brethren,
I thought that was
and
the last
sisters,
verse.
yea,
Hey,
his-
again, this is the